Snowstorms bring silence. Roads close, houses darken, and whole towns feel cut off from the world. Most people think of it as cozy. Fires burning, blankets, cocoa. But anyone who's been stranded in a true blizzard knows better. Because when the wind howls loud enough, you start hearing things that aren't there. When the snow blinds your vision, shadows move where they shouldn't. And when you're trapped, the night feels endless. Tonight's stories come from the same storm, a record-breaking blizzard that froze the Midwest for 3 nights straight. 3 people, 3 encounters, different towns but the same snowfall. What they experienced will make you think twice before venturing out on a winter's night, because sometimes what's waiting in the snow isn't human. Story 1. I was driving cross-country when the storm hit. Roads iced, visibility down to nothing. I spotted a glowing neon sign, Earl's 24-hour diner, a lifeline in the middle of nowhere. Inside, warmth hit me. Coffee smell. Jukebox humming low. A waitress in a faded uniform smiled. Sit anywhere. I did. Only 3 other customers. A trucker at the counter, an old man in the corner, and a woman by the window staring into the snow. The storm screamed outside, but inside, too quiet. Forks never clinked. No one touched their food. When I asked for coffee, the waitress froze. Her smile didn't move. Then she walked to the counter, picked up an empty pot, and poured steaming liquid filled my cup. From nothing. I looked around. The trucker was staring now. The old man grinned, teeth too many. The woman by the window whispered without moving her lips. I blinked, and they were all gone. Empty seats, plates untouched. The waitress leaned close, her whisper icy. Don't go back outside. They're not done feeding. I looked through the window. In the snowstorm, faces pressed against the glass, hundreds watching. When I turned back, the diner was dark, empty, and my cup sat steaming. I never found Earl's on a map again. Story 2. I was 16. My parents made me shovel. The driveway in the middle of the blizzard, midnight. I cursed under my breath fogging the air. The world was silent except for the scrape of my shovel. That's when I noticed them, footprints, small, barefoot, leading across the yard, toward the back door, but none leading away. I followed, shovel in hand. The print stopped right at the door. My breath froze. The knob turned. Just slightly. On its own. I ran inside, slammed the lock. Mom yelled, "What's wrong?" I pointed. But when she looked, no prints. Smooth snow. I swore I saw them. She sent me back out. An hour later, still shoveling, I heard laughter. Childlike. Behind me. I spun. Nothing but snow whipping in circles. Then more prints appeared. Right before my eyes. Step by step coming toward me. I dropped the shovel, ran inside, screaming. My parents thought I was losing it. But that night I heard the back door creak, and soft feet padding through the hall. When I checked, snow melted into the carpet. But no child. Even now, 20 years later, every first snow, I see those prints outside my window. Story 3. I was a nurse at a small rural clinic. Blizzard trapped us inside. Power flickered, backup generator humming. I was alone at the front desk when I saw it. Through the frosted glass door, a shape. Human. Buried in the snow, face pressed against the glass, smiling. I rushed to open it. Empty outside. Just drifting snow. But when I returned and water pooled by the entrance, then came the smell. Damp. Mold. Rotting leaves. Not hospital clean. Rooms down the hall lit up on their own. I checked each, empty, beds neat. But monitors beeped as if occupied. Heartbeats echoing in silence. At 3:15 a.m., the intercom crackled. My own voice whispered, "Don't check the basement." We didn't even have a basement. But footsteps pounded beneath the floor, slow, heavy. When I ran for the door, the glass fogged again. A face on the other side, my face frozen, grinning. I quit the clinic after that storm. And every winter when snow piles against my door, I swear I hear those footsteps under the floorboards. 3 stories, a diner, a boy with a shovel, a nurse in the storm. Different towns, same blizzard. Some say snow is cleansing, but for those who lived through that storm, it carried something else, something that moved in silence, fed in shadows, and left only footprints that never led away. So next time a snowstorm traps you in, listen carefully. Don't follow the prints. Don't trust what you see in the glass. And never answer when the wind calls your name. If you crave late-night chills like this, subscribe. There are darker storms waiting for you. Tell me in the comments and which story chilled you most. The diner, the shoveler, or the nurse? And hit like before the lights flicker. Otherwise, the next face you see in the frost might not be your own.